Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel again. This is part number 2 of what your engine looks like and sounds like when it's going bad. I just thought I would outline a few things here. So the first video, we actually just did a quick cold start. You could hear it. The rod is knocking. It may not even be a rod. It could also be a spark plug wire. So that's why what we're going to do, we're going to check the coolant, the oil. We're going to check inside the air box. We're going to take this cover off. We're just going to double check the wires if we can see them, and just do some quick investigating. So the first thing we're going to do, let's check the coolant. All right, so first things first, you can see, as I indicated, let me grab my light here. We got a pretty hefty coolant leak. Okay, now originally when I checked it off camera, there was no fluid in the reservoir. Now you can see, let me get it to focus here. Looks like we're still, yeah, we're at the full mark. Okay, so coolant's good. Now let's move over to the oil. All right, cool. So I just got an old rag. Let's see. Let's wipe it clean. I hope you can see here. It's kind of an overcast day. We aren't even registering hardly any oil on the dipstick. Come on, I hope it focuses for you guys. You can see, so the full mark is here. Let's see, I hope it focuses. Well, it's not going to quite focus. So you can see full marks here, low marks here. It's not even touching the low marks. So we're about 1.25 oil low. That right there could be the issue. If it's ran low on oil for quite some time, along with coolant, that can be a problem. Let's go check out the airbox now. All right, let's see how bad this engine air filter is. Boy, there's cobwebs all over this thing. All right, let's see here. Let's make sure we don't get any more crud in there. Well, it's not terrible, but it still is bad. So we need to replace that. There is some stuff in it, you can see. So anyway, okay, not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be hammered. So let's put that back. Okay. Save you the pain. I'm going to clip those real quick. All right, guys. So now let's take off this engine cover here. I'm going to use my Tecton tools. Which I'm going to say that's probably like a 10 millimeter. So these tools are great, by the way, if you have never heard of them. 10 millimeter. Sweet. So now what we're going to do, we're going to investigate the spark plug wires. Kind of look at the top of the engine here. Just set that aside here, out of the way. Finished taking those off. Alright, I got those off now. Let's pull this cover off here. See what it looks like underneath. Alright, now what we're investigating for, we're just checking all the wires, which we've got some fraying here. Interesting. So we definitely need a new hose clamp here. The thermostat housing, I mean guys, it's been leaking for a long time. It's hard to see on camera, but it literally runs down the whole housing, and yeah, so probably gonna put a hose clamp on there, get that all cleaned up, keep the coolant topped off. Probably what needs to happen, change the oil, and we might put some of that Lucas engine oil additive into it. Reason for that is we can get it all lubricated, and the only bad thing is the Lucas does change the viscosity a little bit. Probably don't need that in there. So anyway, all right, well, one thing you can do is with it sounds like a rod knock, but you can, when it's dark, you can start your engine, and if you see on your coil packs here, if you see light because it's arcing, then you know you got a bad plug or coil. Which you can see these three, but the back three you cannot. So just something we would have to kind of monitor. But anyway, so yeah, if you found this video interesting, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and there will be more coming on this vehicle. So like I say, I just wanted to do an investigation as to why it was knocking. So the goal is going to be to clean all of this up, get all the crap out of here, and then we can change oil, put the Lucas in, keep the coolant topped off, drive it a little bit, see if it improves, see if the knock goes away, and see if it actually runs. So make sure you like this video, subscribe for more. Drop me down a comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.